This will favour his left side, but kicks in the path. And here's McCarthy, the pick one in the mid-season draft. His first touch, and as he said in his press conference, he's not going to be afraid to take the game on, Tom McCarthy, and there's a player on. A couple of players link up for the Eagles. They take the mark inside 50. As Bryce Watson runs out, kicks to this broadcast side, has Ben Hewitt to work with. Hewitt did really well to keep his ground, and the ball fell into his lap, but only as far as leading possession getter in the comp. Jesse Turner, the Swans captain, goes in to the position of Harvey. Wasn't 15, had to go back to his skipper. Turner gets back on his favourite left boot. Diving mark. Clark, who's pushed off the ball. O'Donoghue's a couple to 10. What about Bazzo over the top? Couldn't quite hold the mark, but coming through was McCarthy in his first WAFL outing. In the space of Grego. Haven't called his name, but tries to go across the ground. McCarthy from long range. Don't mind him backing himself in, but it was infected, and Howard lead ever so slightly here on 7+. It's a 13-point lead in favour of the Eagles. That would have got everyone out of their chair from a Swan District's perspective. How about the run and carry there for McCarthy? Shrugs off his opponent with ease. Goes in the whole direction. They don't have too much defence as it slingshots back. Can Coleman mark it? He can! Turner this time off the outside of the boot. How about that? Bit of a right to lefter. McCarthy, he's looked at ease in his first WAFL game in Eagles colours. Goes in the direction back, which was initially where he was drafted from. Reedy tried to go to Harvey. McCarthy, he's just looked really polished, and goes out to Chesser.
Johnson just not able to get clean hands to it. He tidies up brilliantly and goes by hand to the number 1 draft pick in McCarthy. He now goes over the top to Johnston, and now McCarthy on the burst. He'll drive it long up towards full forward. Huge pack of players going up. Datsun was one of them. Weighted down at the front of the contest. Goes by hand, taken over the line, and we'll have a throw in.
The umpire let it play out. He got back onto his footing though. McCarthy, one way then the other. Goes over to Hall. Has Davis running, misfired with the...
Out to Barnett. O'Donoghue at the coalface, working hard. McCarthy does well. Just good quick hands by McCarthy. McLaughlin taken high. And he'll get the free...
That exact prototype goes across goal to Bazzo. The Eagles try and stretch across the far side of the ground now. McCarthy. They want to do the ball movement. Chesser. Kicks it short. McCarthy. He goes short for Shanahan in 10 encounters with them. Sparks is that there. Hand pass over the top was more so a handball and hope. Turner. That's a mark on the second juggle. Hand passed off to the hard running McCarthy. Lowers his eyes. Goes to Hall. He wants it back, McCarthy. This is why they drafted him. The ability to follow up and kick with precision. That was in the path now. McCarthy 1-2, spent it before he had it. Lost his footing as well. Had to go back to his teammate. The handball was really smart. The Eagles rucks as Turner comes out on the non-preferred. Watson, that target. McCarthy off to Chesser. 2 inclusions for today.
Goes by hand to Chesser. He's got a couple of players in support. One of them was Shanahan, but he elects to go back to McCarthy. Kicks long towards midfield, and that's a fine mark.
Lynch, Gross, McCarthy. Again, just the poise that he's showing out of half-back and the decision-making to put it in the...
Eagles, as McCarthy, as you said, flew over to Perth a couple of days ago and has really played a very serviceable first game. Drives this one long, in front.
Action came out like a steam train, didn't take the mark. The momentum really now in Swan's favour. Bazzo on the non-preferred has to put it in the direction.
Turner and Bright. Bright does well to go with the left foot. Oh, at full stretch, almost taking the mark there was McCarthy, but he was...
Bazzo. Again, not his best decision by foot, but lucky enough the player that picked it up was McCarthy. Plenty of dash from him today across half-back. Up for the Swans player there in Hilton. Coming from behind. What about the run and carry there from McCarthy? Don't blame him. Wouldn't have even blamed him if he had a shot at goal, to be honest, given the current climate of the game. But chopping it off there, the Swans player, they'll try. O'Donoghue's going to come to apply the pressure. He's forced to go far side over to McCarthy. McCarthy
takes a bounce in defensive 50. He kicks long. Taylor's the target. Goes for the big leap. Couldn't hang on. Champion gets the crumb.